All right, next up for problem 3, it says to rewrite each exponential function in the form a times b to the x power, then find the y-intercept of the graph. Okay, so for part A, we have 4 to the x minus 2. So if I want to write this function in the form a times b to the x, where again a is that initial value, it's really the y-intercept of our graph. To do that, I can use this property of exponents that says I can first break this up as 4 to the x times 4 to the minus second power. Okay, so now what I'm going to look at is what's 4 to the negative second power. Well, this is saying take a reciprocal of 4, so that'd be 1/4, and then square that. So that would be 1/16. So putting that 1/16 out in front, this is really 1/16 times 4 to the x. Okay, so here is our function f in that desired form. So we notice here our a value is 1/16, and this right here is the y-intercept. Our y-intercept as a coordinate would be when x is 0, y would be 1/16. Okay, and so that would do it. For part B, we have 1/2 to the x minus 3 power. So much like what we just did in A, I can start by splitting this up as 1/2 to the x times 1/2 to the minus third power. And now this expression, 1/2 to the minus third, is going to be equal to, well, take a reciprocal, so I'm going to get 2, and then cube it, so I'm going to just get 8. So here I can write g of x, I'll put that 8 out in front, it's going to be 8 times 1/2 to the x. And now for our a value, that's 8. And so for the y-intercept, that would be 0.8. All right. For part C, y equals 125 times 1/5 to the 3 minus x. Okay, so let's start out the same way. 125 times 1/5 to the third times 1/5 to the negative x. Okay, so now the 1/5 to the third, well, if I cube 5, I get 125, and I have 1 over that, so this would be 1 over 125. And then for the 1/5 to the negative x, this negative in the exponent will tell me to take a reciprocal of the 1/5, so I'm going to get a 5, and then that's going to be raised to the x power. Okay, now notice that the 125 times the 1 over 125, these are going to actually divide out to give us just a 1. So in fact, when all is said and done, we have that y is simply 1 times 5 to the x. So I'll just write that as 5 to the x. And here our a value is 1. 1 times 5 to the x. And so their y-intercept would just be 0, 1. All right. And then for D, t of x is equal to 0.34 times 0.58 to the 2x. So here, notice that square there. We saw this in problem 2 as well. Okay, this 0.58 is going to be squared. And when you do that, you come out with 0.3364. And that's being raised to the x power. And so now, right, that's really it. This is in that form, a times b to the x power, and our a value is the 0.34, so the y-intercept then would just be 0, 0.34. All right, that's going to do it for this question. Thanks.